So I do functional medicine, and I did a lot of my training in Dallas, Texas, but I've moved recently to Boulder. Now, Dallas and Boulder, these are not interchangeable cultures. I'll give you hello. I'll give you an example. Here's what you don't hear in a Texas cafe. I want a triple beet salad with extra kale flakes. And I said, hey, is that there tomato? That nightshade will trigger my inflammatory pathways. Do you have any idea how much extra turmeric I'm going to have to add to my morning smoothie? Now, in Boulder, we know it's 3 tablespoons. So if you thought ordering a venti mochaccino at Starbucks was pretentious, just wait till you order coffee in Boulder. It's like you need a dual PhD in Eastern philosophy and soil science. Can I have some coffee? Our house blend is organic, single source, high altitude beans, picked by left-handed high tenor monks on the last harvest moon. And each bean was airlifted to our roasters by a newly hatched monarch butterfly. Can I get in decaf? Boulder cafes are such unique ecosystems. I think National Geographic should feature one in its next David Attenborough special. Here, at the foothills of the Rockies, is a coffee shop. A natural watering hole for all the local fauna. Look, one of the fabled Lululemon yoga moms. Rare in most parts of the world, but unusually common here in Boulder. With her free-range child in tow, she approaches the counter, hangry from her first Bikram class of the day. Oh my God, would you hurry up? My blood sugar's dropping. All right, I want something organic because in our family, we do everything in accordance with nature. What's that, Precious? Oh, here's your iPad. The young cub turns on the iPad and amuses himself by playing with the angry birds. In walks in another local fauna, the computer engineer who has recently discovered his spiritual side. He sees an attractive barista and begins the courtship dance. To impress her, he must display his powerful biker thighs, his radiant compassion, and the colorful plumage on his iWatch. To gain her affections, he serenades her with the familiar Boulder mating call. Namaste. The barista is unimpressed. Dejected, the engineer bitterly orders a kombucha. Such is life. So what is kombucha? Kombucha is fermented tea with 1/10 the alcohol of wine and all the flavor of old vinegar. Think of kombucha as wine that quit its 12-step program about 10 steps in. I'm a low-alcoholic health drink. For the record, I don't drink. Why? Well, if your first exposure to alcohol was Manischewitz, you'd be sober too. For the uninitiated, Manischewitz is the sickeningly sweet kosher wine served on Friday night Shabbats. How do they make it? I think they melt down Jolly Ranchers and leave it for 90 days in direct sun. Drinking Manischewitz is like drinking virtuous Robitussin. Manischewitz tastes. The Jews are nodding in the audience. Okay, got it. All right. Manischewitz tastes like vindictive grape juice. Don't believe me? What do you call a bunch of elder rabbis inducting a new younger rabbi with a full bottle of Manischewitz? Hazing. No more Manischewitz, please. Take the matzo balls. I'll do a second bris. Just no more Manischewitz, please. Okay, still don't believe me? How many alcoholic rabbis do you know? That's right, none. There's no Manischewitz wing at the Betty Ford Clinic, is there? In fact, Manischewitz, you listening? I have your new marketing campaign. Trouble drinking? Try Manischewitz. The fastest way to sobriety. So back to kombucha. They say kombucha has good bacteria. How do we know they're good? Do the good bacteria live by a moral code? Do the good bacteria ever go bad? Do they have a bad relationship with their parents? Do all the bad bacteria get together and get their own intestinally themed crime show? Law and Order, lower colon. Dum dum. So what is kombucha good for? Constipation. All that good bacteria are running for the exit. Now, constipation is a lot like the last season of Game of Thrones. There's lots of build-up, lots of Googling it, only to sit there for over an hour, hoping for something epic, only to be disappointed. Hashtag for the throne. Now, doing functional medicine, we do a lot of digestive issues. For those of you who don't know, functional medicine is combining the best of Western medical diagnostics with the best of natural medicine lifestyle intervention. So we see things in a holistic manner. Let me give you an example. Let's take Santa Claus. Okay. So underneath that jolly exterior, he's a workaholic. Clearly gluten and dairy intolerant with all the inflammatory weight gain. I mean, with stress eating all those milk and cookies at night. And you, leaving out snacks on Christmas Eve, you're enabling him. Okay. Then there's the Hulk. He's got anger issues, maybe some roid rage. If we're being charitable, maybe the Hulk's just hangry. Someone just throw him some cashews. If I were treating the Hulk, I would send him to a good therapist and yoga class. All right, class, let's flow into pigeon pose. Hulk can't. Hulk's IT band's too tight. And teacher never adjusts Hulk. Teacher only adjusts cute girls. Hulk have tight calves too. Can you imagine being hot yoga with the Hulk and the atomic BO coming off that guy? Then there's Dracula. He's a train wreck. This is what a session with Dracula would probably sound like. Okay, Drac, what's going on with you? Well, I'm up all night. I sleep all day. Bright lights really annoy me. It's probably has adrenal fatigue. Anything else going on, Drac? Well, I'm too pale. My friends say I'm too skinny, and I don't like looking in mirrors. Okay, possibly anemia due to parasites, definitely body dysmorphia. You know, Drac, we got your red blood cell count back. It was a bit abnormal. Would you describe your diet? My diet. Think of Atkins meets raw foodist. So you eat a lot of raw meat products? Oh yes, almost daily. Well, that would explain all the parasites in your stool sample. You know you can get rid of those with garlic and colloidal silver, right? Garlic and silver, they upset my stomach. Okay, is there anything else you want to tell me? Well, between you and me, Doc, I can't quite get off the red liquid, if you know what I mean. You know, I just crave it every day. Have you tried cutting down? Oh, but I just can't live without it. Oh, I'll do anything. Just give me something simple to do, and I'll totally do it. Have you tried Manischewitz? Thank you, everyone.